Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Wednesday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. Hey, North Korea. I'm not, you know me, I'm not a fan of abbreviating things, acronyms and stuff like that, but I've had fun writing NOKO ICBM today. I don't know why, it's just a people me. Anyway, tone it down. I just think that perhaps the world wouldn't react quite so angrily to North Korean state news lady if she didn't, when she announces the successful test, if she didn't say it so emphatically and so joyously and so shoutily. You know, she says, I mean, for an example, a New Zealand news story today. This is how we would deliver this story. Parliament has blasted through the third and final reading of a bill regulating New Zealand's space industry. The Outer Space and High Altitude Activities Bill has been put in place to regulate commercial space operations and bring New Zealand into line with international obligations. So you see, that just sounds like, something reasonably cool, nothing to be alarmed about. But if, however, I read it like the North Korean news lady and said, "The New Zealand highly esteemed and dearly loved Parliament has blasted through the third and final reading of a bill regulating New Zealand's space industry. The Outer Space and High Altitude Activities Bill has been put in place to regulate commercial space operations and bring New Zealand into line with international obligations." You see, if you said it like that, then you might raise some eyebrows around the world. I'm just saying, if you just toned it down, North Korea, nobody even noticed your stupid little missile games. New research has suggested government agencies have widely different ways of dealing with whistleblowing and misconduct. So this Trans-Tasman study covered 65 New Zealand public sector organisations, and apparently current laws may be failing to safely facilitate whistleblowing in the workplace. This is one of those stories where I don't actually understand what it's about. What sort of whistleblowing are we talking about? Exactly. Is it just... Because my mum told me not to tell tales. That's weird. The whistle's well and truly been blown on the petrol industry, because it turns out there's something going on with the prices, and it makes no sense. And so as a result, from this ministerial study, they found that New Zealanders pay the highest price for petrol in the world, with the South Island and Wellington paying the most, up to 30 cents a litre cheaper. I mean, the real question here is, why don't all the service stations have an app like BP does, so you don't have to go into the actual service station to pay for your petrol? You can just pay for it from your phone. That's what I want to know. I don't know if it's strictly relevant to this particular story, but are people in the South Island, are they accruing enough loyalty points with their countdown cards? Is that what's going wrong for them? Something's gone wrong there. Finally, in a shaggy dog story, if you like, to end this very respected news bulletin with, police fleet management are moving with the times. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's just put you right back there. That must have been absolutely sickening if you are watching this in a virtual headset. Little tripod accident there. Police management are moving with the times as Holden halt production on the currently used utes. They'll now use the Holden Captiva SUVs, fitted with new dog pods, featuring air conditioning, lighting, and drainage. You've got to have drainage, don't you, if you're keeping a dog in a pod for a long time. So if you're not just totally au fait with what the Holden Captiva looks like, I've got a picture there. That's it. So it should be easy to spot. Well, that and the dog piss, the trail of dog piss coming out the back of it, obviously. I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. Sorry for dropping you nearly to the ground there at one point. I'll try not to do that when you join me again tomorrow. Buh.